Hello, PPWC members and friends. This year, the board has been working on creating new image competition categories to better fit what our competition images represent. So we have a little bit of finesse of definitions regarding some of the categories. And then we've added a new, well, actually, I can't say that we've added any categories. We've renamed them to better fit the definition. And we're also trying to make our image competition flow smoother with regional and national image competitions so that when you're entering an image here at your local level, that it will make an easier transition into PPA categories. That may not make any sense, but I'm going to go with it. All right. So I'm just going to start off with one of our most popular categories is environmental portrait. And the definition of environmental portrait is an image capturing a person or people or domestic animal that is out of a studio environment. It is implied that the photographer has a reasonable control over lighting, posing, situation, wardrobe, and or setting. So keep in mind that this is any time that you are outside of your studio environment. It could still be indoors, but outside of a normal studio, traditional studio. Okay, studio portrait. This is an image capturing a person, people, or domestic animal that is an environment with the photographer having control of lighting, posing, situation, wardrobe, and or a setting where the photographer has control over the image capture and a reasonable amount of time to create the image. So here we are, we're talking about a studio environment where the lighting is completely controlled. Notice that both of these portrait categories include a single person, multiple people, or domestic animal. So we've defined this a little bit more so that wildlife is included in a new category, I shouldn't say new category, but a newly worded category. The next one is weddings. This category is meant to stay in the spirit of a photographer working with actual clients in the confines of a wedding while having limited control over the subjects and situations. All images will be photographed on the days of the event, day or days of events. So all wedding images will go into here. You may know that PPA has a new degree called Day of Wedding Photography. And we were going to divide these categories for you, but given our current situation with COVID, we decided just to keep all weddings together. Now, there is something new. If you purposely go out and photograph a bride or a groom or a couple that is not on the day of the wedding, you may want to add it or enter it into this other category, which I will now talk about. So the newly renamed category is Creative Open. It takes over the previous category of illustrative. So the primary purpose of Creative Open is for images not meeting the requirement of any other category. Images such as photojournalism, architectural, commercial, illustrative, wildlife photography, or other images that do not fit any other category. Portraits and day of weddings are not appropriate for this category. So I'm really excited about this Creative Open. I think it better defines what we're doing with the previous illustrated category. while leaving a little bit of creative space to explore. So I'm kind of excited about this one. And then the next category is also a renamed category. It isn't it funny? The previous name is now popping out of my head, but it was oh gosh, this is so funny. I cannot remember the previous category. So the newly renamed category is called digital artistry. And this is defined as images created or drastically altered with computer software. This is a category exclusively showcasing digitally created art. Composite images are required. An attached copy of the original source images prior to editing. So I'm just going to reference Melinda's images. This is the prior category that Melinda just excels at, where she takes multiple images and makes a composite image. This category is not for images with, well, let me just backtrack a little bit. Say you have a portrait image and you do some heavy Photoshop work on that. It doesn't mean that you need to enter it into the digital artistry category. You can still enter it into environmental or studio portrait. So this is really just an image that is showcasing your digital artistry, and it will be judged as such. So with that, I do believe those are our new categories. So we have, in alphabetical order, we have creative open, digital artistry, environmental portrait, studio portraits, and wedding. So we're going to be posting these to our website and of course links. If you're watching this on February 2nd, our image competition is next week. So be sure to review these categories. Of course, you can always contact Karna and I, or even Ron, our image competition chairman, if you have any questions regarding the descriptions. Please try not to contact our normal judges from PPWC. As we know, we're not supposed to divulge our images before image competition. So Karna and I or Ron would be just fine. And I hope you guys have a great day. Good luck next Tuesday. All right, bye.